Australia. Ship's Rafferty's place, you know. How do I get out there?
Well, you've got to apply to Australia House. Hey, why don't you go down there today? They'll give you all the gem. Then you can get started.
In Sydney, last home of Tony Hancock before his death in 1968, and I'm trying to find the home.
Now be quick, what can I do for you?
I want to go to Australia.
Why?
Because it's a dilly vacancy. I can't wait to get out on Bondi Beach with me bailers on.
I think we better fill up this application form first. Name?
Take it again. Take it again. So I looked at the TV guide this week and I found that there was a movie on and I've not seen it before. And it's when I looked at who starred in it, this took me back a long time and brought back some memories. So I've decided to go out. The comedian from UK, Birmingham, Tony Hancock. Just watch this.
I think we better fill up this application form first. Name?
Hancock.
What is your trade?
I'm a comedian.
Yes, well, what do you do for a living?
I'm a travelling knife grinder. If you've got any scissors you want doing before I go, I'm only too happy to oblige.
Yes, thank you, most kind. What medium?
Mrs. Clara Diggins, clairvoyant, every Tuesday, 8 o'clock. Now...
No, don't tempt me to go. I'm not going there. No, I'm not going. Yeah. I've pretty much found that last property on Birriga Road. This is Birriga Road still, and I'm at, what number is this? What number is this, Lion? I'm in Bellevue. I'm in Bellevue Hill in Sydney. The last home of Tony Hancock before his death in 1968, and I'm trying to find the home. I don't know if I'm going to have any luck, but I'm down the street I think it's called Burigia Road, and I think it's quite a long street, and it goes kind of all the way down there. I went through Bondi Junction. Traffic wasn't heavy or anything like that, so I don't know if it's going to be good news or bad news. That's the thing, really. But this is where I am. I'm just going to ask a few people. Look, I'm at number 20. The view. Yeah, actually, I could probably show you this. If I can do it. So I'm sure we don't mind if I do this. So I'm talking about high altitude. Like it's just quite high up, and you can see it. You can see what I'm seeing over here. That's what I'm seeing over here. Sorry about the sound. The sound quality is probably not too good. But yeah, this is where I am right now. So I'm going to continue my journey. This street is full of apartments and trees. There's another view. Show you this one. There's a kind of view he had, you see, overlooking the harbour and everything, you know. But where is this place? God knows. And I've not been here before. It's my first time down this way. I never come up to this area that much. Hardly ever to Bondi. I've just found this. Oh. I might be able to ask a few people. This is number 24. So I probably need to go down a bit further. Look at this. Now you can see what I'm looking at now. I had to choose a day like this to do it because number one, walking is pretty good. Secondly, the weather is alright, and I just asked that bloke down there. He had no idea. I might be getting close. He had no idea who Tony Hancock was. And I said he's a UK comedian, very famous. Come on. Come on. Right. Wow, these places are pretty spectacular, man. Look at these buildings. Like, someone's got to have an idea down here. But anyway, it's a sunny day. Hang on. Excuse me, hello.
Hi.
Do you know of whereabouts Tony Hancock used to live? Because apparently he lived down here.
Oh.
Tony Hancock.
Yes.
From many years ago.
From many years ago. I'm
Yeah.
showing my age.
Oh
Yes.
no, I'm showing my age too. And apparently the last known residence he had was in
Yes.
Sydney, and it was down this road.
Down Berwick Road.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Apparently number 98. I think it's number 98.
98 would be further down on this side,
Yeah.
because this is 38.
Yeah.
So keep going and you'll see it down on the left-hand
Yeah,
side.
do you know this area then?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I had no idea.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks very much, but that's news for you there. Thank you for that.
Okay,
Okay,
thanks.
bye-bye. Bye. This woman just said to me, she just got out of the car. I don't know if you heard that conversation or if you could see anything, but I'll have a look at the video soon and find out if it's... What the hell is this? What the hell's that? That looks ancient. And what's that doing there? And are they doing something? What the hell? That's like number 40 something. It looks like a steps going all the way up. 40B, Berridger Road. She said that's how you pronounce it apparently, Berridger Road. Yeah, I wouldn't pronounce it any other way. I'm pretty good at pronouncing stuff. Like I said, some people can't put two words together like someone we know. Yeah, so you got all this. This is something called Berridger Gardens over here. This looks alright. Look at this residence, look. Okay. So I think Bondi Junction's further down that way. I'm not really that familiar of this area. But so I'm going straight. This is Benelong Crescent here. A few apartments. It's all full of apartments. Looks like it's all full of apartments. Never been down here before. First time. My first time down here. And then it wouldn't surprise me if someone comes up to me and says, "Are you looking for Tony Hancock's home?" Yeah, I am actually. I grew up I was 5 or 6 years old with my dad on Sunday afternoons listening on BBC Radio 4 when I was a kid, when I was still back home in London, listening to the radio broadcasts. So we're looking at 1975, 1976, and I grew up with all that stuff. I grew up with his comedy and his slapstick humour. He was very funny, very quick-witted. He had, the man had class. He was awesome. I thought he was a funny man, as well as a majority of the. That's why I'm, a Carry On fan as well. So I like the Carry On films. If you look up Carry On films, they're well known in England. I'm at number 46, 44, 46 now. There's 46 there, an old building. But yeah, I was a massive fan of the Carry On films. And yeah, like if you look at the Tony Hancock or Hancock's Half Hour, you can see that a majority, got quite a big portion of the team, the Carry On team, were started off on radio with the Tony Hancock's Half Hour, and that's how we know these big names like Hattie Jakes, Kenneth Williams, Sid James, and they were all on that Tony Hancock show. And that's so at the same time when they were showing Carry On films, I was listening to the Hancock's Half Hour as well, usually with Dad when we're at home or something like that. And if it comes on a Sunday afternoon or something like that, I'm listening to it as well. Here's 48 to 50 Berridger Road, Bellevue Hill. It's like brand new apartments. Looks like brand new apartments for lease, you see. So the woman I spoke to just down there, she said it's up here, but she didn't have an idea. She knows who Tony Hancock was, but she didn't know that his last residence was down here. So I thought I did stop her and asked her, and try to explain myself. I didn't want to say, "Oh, I'm stopping you for anything," but I'm telling her the reason why I'm stopping. There's some places all apartments on this side. I had no idea. Aren't you sick of these bloody noises every day? Like, every day. Just anyway, now let's carry on. Yeah, there we go. Berridger Road. These are expensive apartments. I mean, look, I've not looked it up. I've got no idea how much they are. You got the odd one or two of these bikes around. I'm telling you, get sick of those. It's all part of this thing, you see. But I'm not going there. Look, Look, we are way up here. I've not seen this before. It's my first time I'm seeing this. Look at that. Like that. That's the view that you can get down there. That's a massive view. That is an incredible view, that, isn't it? I mean, come on. Amazing. All right, let's have a look. This is a nice. This is some nice place. As far as I can see, a majority of it hasn't been knocked down yet, but I'm about to see what's going to happen. Way up the stairs. You've got to get a good view of this, you know. Yeah. Oh, okay. Just passed someone, just met someone from Cornwall. Her name is Emma. And then she said that I think she's doing house viewing or something, so she had to go. She's down there. She'll probably see this YouTube. No, she does. Look, I'm really showing my age now. 50 what? Showing my age. I've been here too long, and I've been living too long. I'm like a dinosaur, almost. So here we go. The road cuts. Here's the road. It goes off into two sections. This road. So you got. It looks like Bundara Road that goes down there. And then you got a roundabout here, a tiny one anyway, and Berija, or Berija, however he wants to pronounce it, is down here. So he would come down this way. Somebody's got some traffic lights here. Yeah, I can see what that's for. No, anyway. Yeah, Emma's doing a house viewing in Bondi, and yeah, look, I don't know how expensive or cheap they are, but it was really good to talk to her, and I just told her that I'd been to Cornwall when I was a kid, so I'm pretty sure I said that. Anyway, there's a bus, comes from Bondi Junction. Yay, Bondi Junction. Some more residences, and these properties here, they're very, like, they look alike kind of thing, but there's some different ones. They look alike. It's going to stop. I want to just stop a minute. Yeah, so they kind of, those residences kind of look alike. You have these buildings. So 98 is down here somewhere. Look, 80. Look at this, look. It goes all the way down there, and you must have this view upstairs of the whole harbour, I'm sure, or something. The Bondi. That's number 80 there. That looks like, yeah, I don't want to show these, but there's apartments here, look. Apartments. But I'm thinking, look, this is a plush apartment that you lived in. But look, hang on a minute. They had to fucking do it, didn't they? They had to fucking do it. Everywhere I go, and it's like, they did it for a reason, didn't they? Harvest land, my arse. Palm house, they're calling it, are they? His view would have been like this. So the property, I'd say the property was here, everyone. I'd say the property was here. There's no one here working. But if I, you know, like, I mean, I've said this before. If I spoke to somebody here and said to them, well, a famous comedian lived here and passed away here. His name is Tony Hancock. They've got no idea, because they're all new people doing all this. These people that have just come in. I'm not saying anything else because it pisses me off. Sorry, but they're my thoughts anyway. I don't like to say those words, but it's probably the first time I've said that. But I had a feeling that this was happening. Yes, that's definitely it. because where else can we find it? Look, that's number 90, and yeah, Tony Hancock's home. Or Tony Hancock's last residence before they demolished it. Apparently, a few people did get to go in and get some pictures. Yeah, this has been sold now. Quiet, you noisy bird. Hey, I can hear you. So finally found it. I mean, on the other side, we got these other apartments anyway. So that what we found was definitely it, because this is it. These apartments look pretty good actually. They're 80, and this is number 83. I can't even afford it myself, unless I grow a beard and get a. No, yeah. Yeah, I can't afford it myself. There's no way. That's 83. And then you've got these older looking buildings, 98. Hang on, I'm just going to go down a bit further. I just found something else. It was number 98. So it could be that they built this in place, this one. Could be that they built this one in place. It is number 98, so I don't think I've got it wrong. That looks like a new residence actually, and it probably small apartments or someone's house. That's the number. Well, I'm not going to go and knock on the door. But then there's these older apartments here again. But there might be someone that can help us here. I'm going across the road. 87. Probably past this stone wall, and then not 87. The next one. Oh, there's some steps. Oh. Wow. Did you hear that? Oh, it could be this flight of steps. Oh, I don't know. Somebody's been living here a long time, and they do know. They do know. For many years. So this is where I am now. Was it this one? Oh, this is a house. Oh yeah. Oh, it could be this one. Apparently I have to. She said I have to bang on the door. Yeah, this is gonna be. This is a. I don't normally do these things. I tried before, but